I caught my cheating wife when she used our joint card at a fancy restaurant. You know that gut punch feeling when life slaps you out of nowhere? I never thought a simple bank notification on my phone would shatter my marriage and reveal the kind of betrayal I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. I've been married to my wife, Emily, for 7 years. We weren't perfect, but we were solid. Or at least that's what I thought. We had the house, 2 cars, and a joint bank account because we trusted each other. She always said transparency was key in marriage. Funny how those exact words came back to haunt me. For months, I'd been noticing little things. Emily was suddenly working late more often, buying new clothes even though she never used to care about fashion, and she kept her phone locked tighter than Fort Knox. But I brushed it off. I told myself, don't be paranoid. She loves you. Then, one Friday night, I was home alone watching TV when I got a notification. 286 hours, 74 spent at Morton's Steakhouse. My stomach dropped. Why? Because Emily had told me she was having a late meeting at work. And Morton's wasn't just any steakhouse, it was a fancy restaurant we only went to on anniversaries. I called her right away. She didn't pick up. I waited. 10 minutes. 20. Nothing. That's when I knew. Instead of blowing up her phone, I drove straight to Morton's. It was only 15 minutes away. My hands were shaking on the wheel, my heart racing like I was about to walk into a crime scene. And I did. I walked in, pretending to be calm. The hostess looked at me, and I asked if there was a reservation under Emily's name. She smiled politely and said, "Yes, right this way." My chest tightened. She led me to a booth near the back. And there she was, my wife, sitting across from a man in a suit, laughing, sipping wine, and looking happier than I'd seen her in years. Not with me, not with her husband, with him. I froze for a second, like the whole restaurant went silent. Then I walked up, pulled out a chair, and sat down right next to her. Her face turned white. The guy looked like he'd seen a ghost. I leaned forward, smiled, and said, "Hope you're enjoying that steak. Because it's on our joint card. My money." "Our money," Emily stammered. "It's not what it looks like." The guy mumbled something about leaving and scrambled out like a coward. I didn't stop him, I just stared at her. "You've been lying to me for months, haven't you?" She tried to grab my hand, but I pulled back. I could feel every eye in that restaurant on us, but I didn't care. I stood up, looked her dead in the eyes, and said, "This marriage is over." I walked out, blocked her number, and went straight home. That night, I pulled every dime out of our joint account and filed for divorce first thing Monday morning. And here's the kicker. When she realized I wasn't playing games, she begged for forgiveness. She said it was just dinner, but guess what? The receipts don't lie. The bank history showed multiple charges at hotels, bars, and restaurants going back months. It wasn't just dinner, it was a full-blown affair. Sometimes the truth doesn't come in dramatic explosions. Sometimes it shows up in the form of a small bank notification on your phone that exposes the lies you've been living with. To anyone reading this, if your gut tells you something's wrong, don't ignore it. The truth always leaves a trail. You just have to be brave enough to follow it. If you were in my shoes, would you have confronted her in public or waited until later?